The elusive charisma of a narcissistic person, understanding how they can evade detection, understanding how some narcissistic people can be who they are and say some of the most damaging things, no matter who they are around, and no one dare stand up to them. People line up to support them and they seemingly just get away with their behaviour. Narcissism is a personality trait characterised by traits such as that excessive self-centeredness, where they are willing to hurt others to serve themselves, that grandiosity, that insatiable need for excessive attention and admiration, the sense of entitlement, the exploitative behaviour, the lack of empathy, the arrogance that they're always right, and the belief that they are special. And they need the admiration and validation from those around them to feed their ego, to match the reality that they're selling to themselves. Narcissistic people are highly manipulative, and they have a talent for charming people, for selling people that illusion. Yet that is, with some narcissistic people, that charm, yes, it's an act that they put on, but the act has become their identity. It's who they are as a person. They recognise that by acting in certain ways captivates the audience, captivates the individual, gets people interested in them, gets people chasing them. They use that charismatic charm to pull people towards them. Narcissists with their charismatic charm are very magnetic people. And they also go all out to exploit people's emotions. This can be your positive emotions. This can be your negative emotions. A narcissist will happily go all out to exploit your emotions to get their needs met by you. So with that charismatic charm, they're going to create that strong desire in you to want to be around them because they're endearing, they're funny, they seem happy, they seem confident. Their confidence is actually their arrogance, but it's hard to differentiate when you're getting to know someone. They also manipulate people's emotions by sort of placing that fear into people, so no one dare stand up to them because they've seen how other people have been socially isolated by them. They use people's emotions to place that guilt into us, so people feel bad and want to support them and help them. They use emotional manipulation to create that sense of obligation in others, so people feel like they have to protect them and serve them and look after them. When it comes to life in general, people tend to admire confident, charismatic people. And we can even then find ourselves defending these people to others, not recognising that these people are usually smearing our names to others. And when people find themselves defending narcissistic people, it begins to normalise toxic behaviours that aren't actually normal. They're actually very toxic and very hurtful. Yet narcissistic people have a way of convincing people to believe where they're coming from, to back the narcissist up, so that more people normalise the narcissist behaviour rather than recognising, actually, no, this isn't nice, this is wrong, this is hurtful, this is damaging. They will use logical fallacies in arguments. They will claim that everybody else agrees with them to back them up, back their stories up, back their lies up, to get people onto their side. Or they will place fear into others. Anyone that goes against them, they will scrutinise those people. They will go all out to gaslight those people into believing they're wrong in some way, or gaslight the people around them into believing the person who stood up to them is wrong in some way. They will use something to intimidate people and threaten people into not daring to speak out against their behaviour and call them out and say, actually, no, this is wrong, this is hurtful. They will go all out to intimidate them and threaten them. They will go all out to accuse the people who call them out of having motives they do not have. Motives in a manner that gets other people to look poorly on the person calling the narcissistic person out and backing the narcissist up. With some narcissistic people, they go all out to mirror your values and beliefs and your dreams and sell you a desire that they want the same things as you. Whereby other narcissistic people that don't tend to wear a mask, that tend to be who they are, they usually rule through an iron fist, and they usually have their values and beliefs. They don't mirror your values and beliefs. They question them, and they get you to question them. They get you to doubt your values, doubt your beliefs, doubt your boundaries. They get you to feel like something is wrong with your values, something is wrong with your beliefs, something is wrong with your boundaries, rather than recognise something is wrong with theirs. They get you to fear that social isolation so that you conform and live life on their terms, because if you don't, the repercussions are going to be detrimental, not only to you, but your loved ones. They go all out to exploit vulnerabilities. We can all fear abandonment. A narcissist will project that fear into you. So you do all you can to impress them, to please them, to serve them, not recognising that they have manipulated you. They get you to fear that social isolation so that they can coercively control the narrative in your mind and the narrative that you sell to those around others. They can threaten you. They can be incredibly mean to people, which puts people off going and speaking out against them. The emotions again, the guilt, the fear, the obligation. Some narcissistic people are very apt at being themselves, no matter who they are around, basically because people have that sense of fear around the consequences if they don't live life on the narcissist terms, even if they know that the narcissist behaviour is wrong. Because the narcissist usually has that many flying monkeys and enablers believing their lies to support the narcissist, to outcast anyone who dares to stand up to them. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon: a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you're unable to go no contact. I shall add those into the description also if you'd like to check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.